What's been in y'all speakers this week, man? What y'all been listening to, man?
Man,
I'm gonna go with me first, actually.
Go ahead.
Forget y'all. 'Cause mine is short. Mine is short. I ain't get a chance to really listen to a whole lot of music this week. So I'm gonna just run down a couple of little things that I did here this week. I checked out this dude. His name is I want to say it's Giveon. I don't know if I'm how do you say that word now? I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. It's Giveon. It's an R&B singer. I heard him because Allison had her like Apple Music radio playing at the house. We were sitting here cooking and stuff, and it was just playing, song after song after song. And then one of his songs came on. It's called "Garden Kisses," and it was so smooth, bro. I'm talking about like catch your attention smooth, where you just like, whoa, hold on, what's this? Who is this person? You gotta go check and see who it is. And so like I went ahead and checked it, and I was like, man, this song right here is fire. And so later on in the week, I was driving to work, and I got a chance to listen to. He got a short, I guess it's an EP, came out this year, and it's 8 songs, and just smooth from front to back, bro. It's really good. He got a unique voice, kind of remind me of what's his name, Sampha, Sampha. I don't know if I'm saying that right either, but anyways, that's pretty much all I got a chance to listen to new this week. Everything else was stuff that I already had listened to, and I just was like running back through it again. So I'm not even gonna go through that. But that was the standout from the week right there. Oh shit! And then I got up this morning and I got on Twitter, and Return of the Mac was a trending topic. So I went ahead and had to bump that junk one time, and I found out that it's a different version that I had never heard, where it's like a piano intro at the beginning of it and stuff. So I was like, let me go back and listen to that one. And it's smooth when it come in, and then and then just come on, and every time it make you feel good, bro. Every single time it make you feel good.
Right.
So I was bumping out to that jump today. But that's pretty much it, man. I'm turning it over to you, Tommy, man. What you been listening to?
Man, this week been I got lost in music this week. Like I listened to some, and then I just stop and then, pick up again. But I'm gonna start with Yo Gotti. He dropped a new song this week, Stay Your Distance. I ain't too much like that one. It's okay. It ain't one of his, to me, it's not one of his best songs, but, Yo Gotti. Tony Braxton came out with an album. I finally got a chance to listen to that, called Spell My Name. It's Tony Braxton. That's about all I can say. It's not bad. It's not great. She got a song with Missy that I really like on there.
Okay.
Lil Wayne dropped.
Did she say new Tony Braxton on the song?
No, it no, it did, man. Lil Wayne, No Ceilings. He finally allowed it to, released it on streaming services, but it's not the No Ceilings that we're used to. I'm assuming that it was clearances that wasn't made and stuff like that. So it's like 12 songs on Tidal. I don't see why it would be different anywhere else. So it's like 12 songs on there, and No Ceilings probably like top 5, top 2 to me, top 2 mixtapes that he dropped. So what else? Oh, and then A$AP Ferg actually dropped a song called No Ceilings featuring Lil Wayne and some more people, but I only listened to Ferg's and Lil Wayne's verse and kind of just cut out from there. I didn't like that song. But that's about it for. Oh, and I forgot Beyonce. Her self-titled album, Beyonce, and 4. I was like realized I never listened to 4 like all the way through, so I went back and checked those 2 out. So, but that's it for me, man. That's all I've been listening to this week.
Man, Steve, what you been on, man?
Man, I'm still on this Nas, that King's Disease, of course. Still rocking with that. Now I have a little bit about that in the news. After that, man, I went back, listening to more Freddie Gibbs, man, Alfredo. The Bandana. Y'all mentioned the Bandana. I was like,
Yeah.
I've listened to the Bandana album, and I knew it was a song on there that I really, really, really liked, and it's the Palm Olive with him and Push.
Yeah,
and,
that's on fire, bro.
Because I know G said that
what he say?
G was asking about. He didn't know, y'all hadn't really listened. I was like, oh man, I need to make that suggestion about the moment I couldn't think. So I was like, man, I need to go back and listen. So man, that Palm Olive, man, check out that whole Bandana album actually from Freddie. And then after that, man, I finally got to the Outrunners, the Currency, and Harry Fraud.
Yeah,
whole thing.
What you like? What you like about it?
It's just smooth, man. It's Currency being consistent and giving you. You know what I'm saying? Giving you what he give you every single time, talking that talk. I love Currency, man. Absolutely. So I finally got a chance to get to that. Man, I took it back, man. For some reason, I had a Snoop moment. So I just listened to a bunch of Snoop, man. I went back and listened to the East Siders album with Snoop and, the Goldie Loke and his crew at the moment. Yeah. And then, man, I went back and listened to The Game Is To Be Sold, Not To Be Told. Man. I was just in the mood for Snoop, man. I was just into Snoop. And then, you know what? I rounded out, man. I gave that Mulatto album a chance.
Okay.
Yeah, I cut off after like the first 3 songs. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. Yes, this one.
Hey, I knew that was coming.
I mean, it was cool. I just can. I know. All right, I know that. I am a City Girls advocate, and I should like it because they got a song with the City Girls on there. Yeah, and man, I was rocking with that thing. But it just didn't. I don't know. She like I think she just talked too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like she talking about shooting.
That's the reason I do like it,
right? Shooting females and stuff. I was like, man, it's cool, but she like,
that's crazy.
I'm gonna have to give it another.
She talked too hard.
She was just. You don't want your chick come home and be like, man, I had to shoot a bitch today. You be like, what?
Hey.
Like,
that's what it is, man.
Like, I feel like she'll come home every day and say, hey, I had to shoot me another chick today. And you be like, God, Lee, like.
You need to hang around new people, man.
Female Gucci, man.
You need some new friends.
Yeah, like calm down. Man. Come over here, eat some dinner. Let me light a candle for you or something.
Goodness, man.
But I mean, other than that, it was okay. You
listen to it in the car or at home?
I listened to it in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was headed.
It's thumping. It's thumping.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I give it another try, but I was headed down Chattanooga. I had an appointment down in Chattanooga, man. I'm telling you, man. These houses off. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. Pretty much it for me. And then, one thing yesterday. The restaurant I went to yesterday, shout out to Slim and Huskies, man. They like to play a lot of black music, so they put on their Wale that I think it's called, what's it called? On Chill. Yeah, man. I had to go find that record and play it a couple times. I like that record. Yeah. That's my record right there from Wale. But yeah,
I did like it, and then every time I got in the car with Allison, it was on because she got Sirius XM satellite radio. Yeah, that junk got played up real quick because it was like literally every single time I got in the car, I was like, oh, God, here we go again.
See, I heard it in a minute, so I was like, they could have played.
It's a good song though. That's the problem. Is it was good, but it's like, why y'all do that? Why y'all have to ruin the good song, bro? Like
play to the ground, man.
Play it a little bit at a time, man. Just don't overdo it, man. But I wanted to run back because you said you had listened to some of that Freddie Gibbs, and I forgot I did listen to Alfredo this week because last week I was saying I hadn't heard it. I did listen to that. I did like it. I like that junk. I even told Derek he needs to listen to it. I listened to that, and then going back to that Currency that you said you had checked out this week, I saw some stuff on line this week where it was Rick Ross was listening to it, and he got on one of the songs he had a line talking about Rick Ross had inspired him again to go hard and stuff. He was like, this nigga got cars organized by colors and shit or something like that. And Ross was like, woo! He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. That was a real cool little moment to watch where it's like you can see somebody appreciating you like on wax like that. And you just like, dang, that's me he talked about. That's what's up.
Yeah. Absolutely. That kind of plays into what we was talking about last week too. You know, the definition of relevancy. You know what I'm saying? So that's absolutely like that's just powerful right there. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Especially when ain't nobody dissing you, they like really listening to your stuff, bigging you up, and you listening back, bigging them up. Yeah, man, that's what we need, man. We need more of that. For sure.
Definitely. For sure. Yeah. So what news have you guys heard this week? I almost forgot what I was trying to say, but I'm back in here.
Sadly, I'm gonna get this one out the way.
Yeah, go ahead.
We lost our superhero this week, man.
Yeah, we did.
Wakanda forever, bro. Like, we for real lost Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Chadwick Boseman is, first of all, I need to talk to you personally. But second of all, Chadwick Boseman portrayed a lot of different Black heroes, actually. He did Get On Up, where he was James Brown. He also did 42, where he was Jackie Robinson. And then he was most known for playing T'Challa, who is the Black Panther, who first debuted. Yeah, King T'Challa. King T'Challa. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. He introduced us to Wakanda. He took us back to Wakanda. Let us see what an Afrofuturistic world could look like.
Yeah.
We lost him this weekend. It was like a blow to the chest, honestly. I'm just sitting here chilling, me and Allison just, doing whatever we was doing, sitting at the table. And she was like, hold up, what? And I'm like, oh, shit. Because the last time she did that, it was when Kobe Bryant passed. And then she said, no, I got to check and see on this. And then she went and checked and she was like, no, he really gone. And I was like, who? And then she told me and I was like, flabbergasted. I ain't have no words. I was sitting there and quiet with no breath in my lungs. I was just like,
man, it's hard.
Huh?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, he passed away because he had colon cancer. And this man had colon cancer for the last 4 years, which means that he had put out several huge movies in the last 4 years, all while battling cancer. Something that it takes incredible strength to do, especially for you not to even tell anybody. You're just suffering in silence. I'm sure he had his ups and downs throughout that cancer diagnosis. And then, of course, he succumbed to the illness right here at the end. So, I mean, shout out to Chadwick Boseman for the legacy that he has left, because he touched so many lives, especially the Black community.
Yeah. Dang.
Absolutely. And also, man, go. I see a lot of people, they just remember for Black Panther, but man, go look at the rest. Go look at everything. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
21 Bridges.
That's what I was about to say.
James Brown, Jackie Robinson. Man, go look at all that stuff.
Don't movie just on
Marshall.
Netflix called Message to the King. It was really good.
Yeah. The Five Bloods was.
The Five Bloods was on there too.
Was straight too.
So man, go check that out, man. And then also for all our, all our African American brothers, Black males out there, that is one of our one of the things that we suffer from the most is actually colon cancer. So make sure you're taking care of your bodies, man, and make sure you're getting checked for sure. So
for sure.
Yeah, man. Strength and love goes out to his family. Absolutely. Woo. Man.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
Absolutely.
2020 bring us up with some lighter news, man. Bring us some lighter news, please. Somebody.
Yeah. Because 2020 is
thanks, Greg.
2020 has been a ball of bull, man.
Hey, I didn't want that to be the last one. I didn't want that to be what
the Band-Aid off, brother.
Yeah, man. Rip that on now.
It was important.
So I did say something about Nas. I listened to Nas. I'm still on that Nas and that King's disease, and so we got some pretty good numbers for it. So look like the forecast for the first week for the drop of Nas Hit Boy produced album is roughly about 47 units sold, about 19,000 of those being strictly album sales. So man, shout out to Nas. In this time, that might not sound like a lot, but But if they're equating that to streaming sales, it is a lot of streams. It's really good numbers, man. It's really, really good numbers.
What'd you say, 47,000?
Yeah, 47,000. And it said about 19,000 of those being strictly album sales. So it said that the album's projections to finish the weeks above King's Disease in sales are the Hamilton soundtrack, Juice WRLD, and Pop Smoke's posthumous. We had a whole episode about posthumous, however you want to say it. Project Legend Never Dies and Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, respectively, and Taylor Swift. So, man, it's in good company. You know what I'm saying? It's going to finish above all of those. So shout out to Nas, man. Y'all go listen to that Nas, man. Seriously. Go check that out.
Check it out,
man. And other news, we got, oh, man. Yeah. So in some other news, I know everybody's kind of been, I don't know how many people have been up on this little ticky-tack beef that's been going on between Tekashi 6ix9ine and Lil Durk, but Lil Durk did an interview, and what he said was, he said that someone from Tekashi's group, crew or whatever, offered him $3 million to continue trolling I guess Tekashi 6ix9ine and the whole beef thing. So that's pretty interesting. I just kind of want to, I want to see where this goes. We saw over the weekend that Tekashi was in Chicago trolling, acting all silly, and then he told everybody his new album title. Man, I don't know. Dude, got to be careful. Chicago ain't know what to play with. Yeah. Shout outs to Durk. Keep doing your thing. Hey, I don't know what to do, but yeah, that was an interesting little thing.
Tekashi 6ix9ine's group offered him $3 million to do
keep
what?
Trolling,
like to keep engaging with him, basically.
Yeah, pretty much to keep engaging with him, keep trolling them or whatnot.
Okay,
so that's a lot of bread.
I can see, yeah, right.
That's a lot of bread.
Why they doing that, man? But like, why was it like? What started it all?
I really don't know what started it. It's well, he already had an issue with he had an issue already with, oh man, I hate I just draw a blank. What's his name from Chicago?
G Herbo?
No.
Oh,
he had one with him too.
That's terrible. I was just
shoot. Crap. That's that I don't like. What's his name?
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef. Yeah. So he had a whole issue with Chief Keef and all that. But I think what this stems from, I think everybody goes to, the Drake record where it sounds like he said something. It sounds like he dissed him in the record or whatnot. So I think it kind of starts from there.
Boy in the club, because we do not listen to rats.
Yeah, and I think it I think it pretty much kind of went from there. So yeah, I don't know where it's gonna go, but $3 million is a lot of cheese, man. I don't know what I'll do in that situation. Would I take $3 million and just continue to type on a computer? Who knows? Who knows if it's even true? So let's see where this goes, man. But
you think that's supposed to be like a promotion plan or something for his album?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Probably so. Yeah, because he got one for the drop. Yeah.
$3 million is a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Because he's definitely about to drop. Tekashi 6ix9ine definitely about to drop one. So I don't know. We're about to see.
Okay.
Yeah. So besides that, the only other news I would have is from actually Megan Thee Stallion. They said that she bigged up a lot of the people, a lot of victims, and my computer's freezing up, so I can't get back to it like I want to. But said in her, if everybody don't know that she did a virtual performance, and said that in a performance she did a tribute for, I believe, everybody with police brutality that went through that. So shout outs to her for that. And yeah, that's pretty much all the news I got to round out the week for me.
And I guess I put my little bit in there. Brandy versus Monica.
Oh yeah.
Well, like looking forward to that. August 31st.
When is I just want to ask you, when is that, by the way?
August 31st.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yep.
Or if you're hearing this in the future people who are listening, it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. What else? The fact that I wanted to bring up the fact that Meg Thee Stallion actually had a virtual concert, and just pose this question to you guys: do you think that's the future of is if that's a reasonable way to supplement concerts. Not fully everything's gonna be a virtual thing, but to say, okay, well, I'm gonna have a regular concert and then I'm gonna do this virtual concert for another stream of revenue for an artist. How do you feel like that's gonna go? Because Erykah Badu did the same thing and charged people like $1 to like get into it. So I know I could like for Meg Thee Stallions, it was on Tidal for me. I need to go back and watch it. But how do y'all feel about those? And do you think that's something of the future?
Before it started, before the pandemic started, I was thinking that'd be something for the future, something that I was thinking that a lot of artists was going to take their power back. And, with all these streaming services someone was going to decide to develop their own and then possibly find a way to stream shows for people who couldn't be at the shows, so on and so forth. But now that the pandemic is going on, I think that's going to change. Right now, I'm already looking and they're figuring out ways to get people back in the crowds.
Yeah.
I feel like a whole year of stuff being so virtual and us having to be in the house, people are gonna want to be outside. People are gonna want to be around people. Soon as like all of this is really up, then I think I don't think it's gonna be a thing of the future. Only because we're going through all of this now. People are gonna really want to be like outside. Because everybody's cooped in the house. Now, could it still happen? Yes. I just don't think it'll be as profitable as we would hope.
To a regular concert.
Yeah, it may be just something, hey, they having a concert, chum in and $1. I ain't get tickets, I can watch from here.
Yeah.
And then, you're going to have a lot of people that's like, man, I'm going to the show. I've been in the house for damn near a year. Like, because football stadiums, I think they're going to be able to operate 50% from what I heard. I watch wrestling, so I've been noticing. I know in Japan they're able to do crowds and stuff like that, but I know here there a couple of promotions are able to put people together, but they're doing it in like clusters, so they're actually trying to bring back that live audience. So I really feel like if we didn't have the pandemic, I'd be like, yeah, that's gonna be somebody's gonna figure that out.
Yeah.
But now that we're here. People are having
been forced to do it.
Yeah, forced to do it. I really feel like folks gonna be like, nah, I'm good. I'm going. Unless they, unless they can't get a ticket, and it might be something there because it works. So we'll see.
Yeah. What you think, G?
Man, I don't know. I guess I just would have to see. I had to see what happens because I guess right now I'm thinking the same thing as Steve. Since people have been forced to have to experience everything virtually, folks gonna be like, I'm tired of this shit. Once it's time for people to actually meet again, folks ain't gonna want to be distant anymore. They're gonna want to actually be in a crowd, see people, experience the music and the phenomenon like as a part of a group. It's just like how at this point, since it's not a whole lot of things that you can do, even just experiencing music is different right now.
Yeah.
Because you can't experience it in the same kind of environments that you might have experienced it before. You can't experience it at like a family gathering or like in a group of people. Everybody's listening to it at the same time, that kind of thing. It's like everything that you take in right now is you by yourself.
Yeah.
So it's just your individual feelings, and everybody's going to be trying to get back to where their energy is.
Yeah.
Like centralized instead of parsed out into different places, and people trying to make it into one big experience at the same time. Because it's not the same. It ain't the same. I can't, other than like the versus battles, I wouldn't think that there are a lot of virtual things where a bunch of people show up.
Yeah.
Like I can't see a bunch of those things being super successful right now. Not with people being forced to be in the house. Because as soon as niggas is able to get out, they're gonna be like, hell no.
Right.
I'm going right back. I'm trying to be anywhere where they playing this music. I don't give a damn if it's the grocery store. Niggas gonna be That would actually be a trip too if people went harder on trying to get their shit in the grocery store right now. Like, because the grocery stores be playing music.
Right.
And so if
absolutely.
people was going a little bit harder on trying to get their stuff in the grocery stores right now, that might be a place where people could experience music right now. Because people still can go there and fucking Home Depot. But that's about it. But yeah, in the future, after this pandemic stuff is lifted, we'll see. We'll see if it's still profitable, like Steve said.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all the news we got for this week. So
No, that ain't all news.
Oh, it's not? What else you got?
The OnlyFans chick. They made $1 million in a day.
I wasn't even gonna bring that up, man.
I thought you was gonna bring it up. You said you wanted to. If you don't, then don't worry about it. Then we ain't gonna worry about it.
Since you brought it up, we might as well mention it.
It's here now.
Right.
Yeah, you said you wanted to do it. I was just, I'm just helping out my co-host. You know,
Bella Thorne has messed it up for people. A lot of people in OnlyFans. From what I understand, she basically signed up, made $1 million in a day, and fans started to request refunds because they didn't get what they paid for. So she wasn't busting it wide open for no one and charging people.
That's what people thought they was paying for.
That's what I mean. Like, that's what she said. I think.
Did she say it? Cause
I'm assuming, like, she said, like, they were saying something about her sending private messages to get people to pay so much money to see nudes. I don't know. I know we talked about OnlyFans a few months ago in a previous episode. We was like, I don't know if it's porn or what it is. But when you think of OnlyFans, you think of somebody sitting in front of a computer screen busting it wide open. So that's not what they got. And so now they just looking at some of the rules for OnlyFans. They're paying out people 30 days instead of the 7 days they were previously doing, as well as what changed, how much they can actually charge people for private messages and how much a tip that they can receive. So the max is $100 tip, and the most they can charge people for private messages is $50. So so the rules changed after her because they have to pay her, but people started asking for refunds, and something is wrong when a lot of people ask for refunds. So for a business, a refund is bad. So she kind of messed it up for OnlyFans. That's interesting though. I was watching a YouTube video. I don't forget which one it was, but they did people go on, buy the review or buy the OnlyFans and then show it on YouTube. They block out everything so you can't see anything, but they give their reaction to it. Dude was like, man, this is Instagram. I just paid money to watch Instagram on her OnlyFans, man. So, so I think
that's what I assumed a lot of people was doing anyways. I felt like people was gonna finesse that anyways and hit you with a picture that's like this, and then you go inside and it's like the same picture like this, and you like, what? I feel like y'all ever seen that little meme? It's like a black guy, he looking real excited, he like this, and then the next one he like,
yeah.
I feel like that's what that is. It's just the ultimate finesse. Yeah, because they already got your money, you can't see till you get in.
Well, the thing is, man, I think some of them tell you in the beginning, hey, this nude, and then some you're basically charging people to interact with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's, if you want to, you can go on that platform and legally show what you got. You know what I'm saying? And then, you can go on there and just talk to people. You can literally do what you want to on there, from my understanding. And you can charge people as long as you abide by whatever boundaries they have on their platform. But you got people, you got porn stars on there doing what they want to do. You got regular people. Cardi B joined OnlyFans. She was like, I ain't getting naked. You can pay money to, interact with me, see things, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not showing anything. I'm not being nude. So, I mean, you got multiple people on there. It's just the stigma to OnlyFans is, oh, you on OnlyFans? She busting it wide open, or he busting it wide open. You know what I'm saying? Showing the world his birthday suit.
This
busting
phrase
it wide open.
Keep using.
So I did
busting it wide open.
So I did a quick read, man. Just trying to, I'm trying to find what she actually said that she's gonna be busting it open, but I can't find it anywhere.
Steve,
all I can find is
research and development.
Yeah, man, real quick, because I really want to know, because like I know it's implied that when you get on OnlyFans, you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, busting it wide open, but. I don't know. I got to find out what she said it. But like what I'm seeing is, what I came across is a lot of the sex workers that are on there are mad because she done came over there and just changed the game, and now they're pissed at her, and they're saying she scammed out a lot of fans and all that. So, and it looks like OnlyFans might not have the wages to actually pay her.
Yeah.
So OnlyFans might be going bye-bye, but that's why they changed the rule.
This
you know
messed up. She messed it up to where OnlyFans might not even exist no more.
Yeah, they're saying that she might not. They might not have the wages to actually pay her.
I can see why people mad. Yeah, I can see why people mad, because they like, nigga, I wasn't out here making $1 million a day. OnlyFans could pay out the wages that I was charging.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You come on here with these astronomical ass prices and shit. No.
And now they're hoping that. They're saying that, celebs shouldn't be allowed to join, which I get it, because if they join, then, of course they're going to blow it out the water, because everybody want to hop on there and see that. But I still got to find what she was sending messages, but I don't see it.
I don't know, man. I might have made it up. I don't know.
I see the Instagram she put out there.
Oh, yeah.
And it said, like in the caption, it said OnlyFans. And like, she's just in a bikini. So I don't know if, I'm just trying to find it. But hey, if y'all jumped on there and thought that she was going to be naked, y'all find out she wasn't. That's on you, player.
Man, what would you say? That's on you?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to chill out.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
That is interesting. We'll have to look that up some more.
That's $1 million in a day.
Man, that's crazy, right?
Oh, did y'all see, talking about astronomical money, did y'all see, what's his name? Jeff Bezos. He the first person to ever be worth $200 billion.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, this week he became a $200 billion man.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Like, that's a ridiculous amount of money. $1 billion is more than what you could spend in a lifetime, probably.
Right.
Well, with 200 billion?
This dude got $200 billion net worth, and he went through like a divorce.
Right.
Like last year or something. And so I'm like, this man leveled up after the divorce. He paid out what he owed to his wife.
Right.
Still,
no problems.
The perfect storm. Yeah, like the perfect storm happened for him.
Yeah.
Like what else was you gonna do, like, in a pandemic? You gonna order crap off Amazon.
Yeah.
So
pretty much.
Boom. Like, what the hell?
That's crazy.
Every time I hear somebody say they like got that much money or something like that, I instantly think of Tupac in his famous speech about no one should have that much.
Nobody should.
You just should. And then you still got people starving on the street.
What the hell you need that for? Like, what the heck? Nobody. I wish I could do the fucking math in my head. $200 billion. Let's think about that for a second.
I don't even think that number really exists.
Like, that's not even a real thing.
It exists.
There's no way that he could ever even approach that. This nigga, like, some countries and shit don't have that much GDP.
Right.
Per year. Like, they don't generate that much money as an entire country every year. And you just got that just sitting in the tub. Like, all right, I got this waiting for a day when I might need to buy, Mars or some shit. Because it ain't shit here that you can buy for $200 billion. We ain't got nothing that high. It's like going to the dollar store with $1 million. It's like, nigga, you gonna cash out, buy everything they got, and still be rich.
That's why, and this is all off subject, but that's why it's important that there are limits on what people can donate their money, like political parties and stuff, because you just think about it, which they found runarounds about to do, but the general rule is that it's so much money that you can donate to a political party, because just think about it, man. He could pretty much donate as much as he want to a political party, and the more money a political party has, the better chances that this party will get elected. And just think about it like this, man. If somebody's feeding you money, I mean, you tend to do what they say to do. So,
which is trash too.
He's definitely a puppet master. Hate to say it like that, but yeah, so it's important that we go out and vote this year for sure. One of the most important elections. Just kind of want to throw that out there,
It is.
So,
it's very important.
Does anybody else have any other news? Because I'm pretty much done. That's it. All right, guys.
That's it.